Okay, what you're looking at there is a parasite I just pulled out of my lip. It was moving around. The life cycle, the structure of it that moves. Before it gets to that life cycle, it seems to me like it starts out with the little tiny round like structure, but I can't zoom in enough to see features. But when I put like one of the like byproducts, one of the little hair looking things in a liquid and magnify it, you can see them all swimming off of it. But my lips are just full of these things. And when I pull them, they just keep coming and coming and coming. I don't know, if it's the exact same species as the long hair looking thing, but I know that they're always together. So this might even be a byproduct, like one of the biofilms or a bacteria or something. I'm not sure. But I just try to get it out because it feels so much better when it comes out. And, they're very dull tweezers. And I'm just trying to, pull the head of that thing. And you see it getting bigger. It's coming out. But a lot of times they have caused, a breakdown of the tissue under the skin. So it does like an eruption as I'm removing it. But it never hurts. It always feels better to get it out because it's so inflamed and packed in there. But these things are crawling all in my mouth and on my mouth every night. And so I couldn't sleep last night. I was pulling these things out all night long. And I wanted to just get it over. That's not really a good, remarkable, show of the tweezers. If I show the tweezers, it's not always going to have what I, want to show you on it. I just have to look at them frequently. It's kind of balled up. It's hard to tell because it's up against that pink. But they're all kind of balled up together. But the screen is going to turn pink in a second because I put it down and cleaned the tweezers. I'm cleaning them with the peroxide and alcohol mixture. I'm just examining those so I can get, all those little dots and everything there. All part of it. So I can't zoom in as closely as I'd like on this particular app. I did have a different one that zoomed in a lot closer in the past. It's still at my old phone. And I have a microscope. I need to pull my microscope out. I hadn't done that in a long time. All right. Ignore the pink. I wanted to cut it out, but if for some reason I show this in court, they do not allow edited videos. So I didn't remove anything. I just, I laid my phone down and went about my business cleaning my tweezers. But this has been such a big ordeal. I don't think there's much more torture that you can do to someone than to leave them with worms crawling in their mouth and their nose and their eyes all day, every day. And then when they ask the doctors for help, instead of getting help, they are getting medically gaslighted, and the doctors will not even look at this stuff. They are specifically dodging an examination of the samples, and the knowledge is so limited, but it's strategic to have the knowledge that limited. I talked to the faculty at the medical school, and they told me the parasitology faculty at the medical school in Las Vegas told me that if we have parasites in the United States, then we need to go to a foreign country to get those taken care of. And he wasn't lying. It took me 2 years to accept that the entire medical system had given